welcome. This is Sahara playing Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. We are back in the gullet and I came to the hole to rest up because Eater had been injured and Choti ended up having a dream. So adrift in dreams, Choti lies curled on her side, sweating, muscles quivering. She whimpers low in her throat. Let's watch her sleep. Her chest rises and falls faster and deeper until she's very nearly heaving. Suddenly she jolts upright. Eyes wide and terrified, she chokes back a shriek. She calms, confused eyes searching your face.
Reckon that's the first time I ever bore witness to my own demise. It was not pretty.
She worries her bottom lip with her teeth, so you just saw yourself die. Okay.
Never woke with such a driving need for reaping before. It's making my hands shake.
So... maybe this desire would ebb if you killed someone close to us? You're losing your light to the darkness. Rekindle it by helping the living. Endure it. We need all the prestige we can get. Whatever your visions can offer you. Well, didn't the cleansing work?
It did for a while, but then it wore off. All this essence I've gathered. It soaked the blessing right up. Left me with hardly none.
Maybe the desire... yeah, you're losing your light to the darkness. Rekindle it by helping the living. She sucks in a deep breath.
You sound like my high priestess Samhain. She never shuts up about the living, when she ought to worry more about the dead.
Did I say something wrong? But it's true. You're so wrapped up in death.
Seems the more souls I gather, the better I see Gaun's will. And the less I get a wink of sleep.
Maybe you should release the souls you're holding. It's probably because you haven't gathered enough souls yet to appease Guan. Maybe you should release the souls you're holding.
Well, sure. I mean to. Eventually.
A shadow smile shades her lips, but I thought that's what she did when we were at the statue. I guess she was just getting a blessing. My interpretation of what she was doing was releasing them to Guan, right? Isn't that what you thought?
Us Gaunites, we're supposed to shepherd lost souls, not just gather them. The harvesting's only the first part. If I were to dump the souls, it might make me dream less, like before. Or, darn it, who knows? Maybe it'd just make it all worse. Either way, I've got to find my purpose.
She turns her face away, bottom lip trembling. Slowly, her fingers reach for the hem of her shirt. She rubs the pads of her fingers over it, holding to you in the lightest of touches. Oh, of my shirt. Okay.
Will you help me, Watcher?
Touch the corner of her mind. No, touch the corner of her mouth. I'd do anything for you. No, we're not going to have an affair. And quit hitting on me, girl. Yes, I'll help you.
I was hoping you might would. Sometimes I feel like, with you by my side, I can stand against gods.
Well, find the Audra vein and release your burden. It's the best way to ensure the souls reach the beyond. The more souls you gather, the more strongly you see your God's will. Keeping them would make you a better priestess. I don't believe in number 2. Well, people in religion always feel like they have to suffer to get closer to their God, you know? And this would make her happy if I said this, so I'm going to say that.
Keep holding them? Until when? It's only a matter of time before Gaun brings the final harvest down upon us.
No, I guess it wasn't right.
You think I should keep reaping, all throughout the darkness to keep collecting more and more while the Audra veins regrow throughout hell? The souls would be safe in the lantern until the world's ready to bloom again. Future Gonites could then shepherd multitudes into the rebirth cycle. But I wonder, how many would be alive to see to it then? What if Kithkind can't make it to Aora's spring? Let me dream on it and see how I feel. But if you think it'd save us, if it's what I'm meant to do, well, I trust you wouldn't lead me astray.
Don't count on me, I don't know you. She nods once before turning away. Yeah, anyway, I'm trying to find my way up to more areas on this map. You have to unlock them by certain ways, so I am going to pause while I try to find my way up the map to different areas. Well, when I did this before, Pickett's Overlook didn't show up. Now it does. So, because I have to go from here to here, I am pretty sure, because I couldn't get from here to here. Well, I think I just didn't open up the right exit, probably, because that's how Pillars of Eternity works. With some of their maps, you have to go to all the exits to open them up. But anyway, so now we can go over here. A whole brand new area, more quests, blah, blah, blah. More people to talk to. I was watching Colonel RPG, and he actually defeated, it took him 3 times. Well, I don't know how many times it took him. Perky's Overlook. We have a quest here I know we have to do. Alright, so we're over here. Anyway, it took him several tries before he figured out how to defeat enemies ship to ship. So I'm sure I can do it, but by watching him, I think I might have figured out some stuff. I don't know. Alright. We have another abandoned dog over here. Oh, that's right. This is where I pick up the critter cleaver or whatever it's called.
Leave it to me.
So that I can mesh the dogs, all of our animals together. You have all the pets, right? Yes, you do. Oh, we got some more here that I guess I didn't. All right. And this is Loaf's Remnants. Okay, so we got this big building down here. I'm going to go here and then come down in this big building and then work our way around. That seems like the plausible way to go here. I knew this was going to be several episodes when I saw how big Nikitaka was, but I didn't know it was going to be this bad.
Sure.
Patterns, both local and foreign, adorn these bolts of fine cloth. He also got rid of Shoti's lantern and her sickle and even her outfit. And I'm like, but that's her. I don't know. Find leather armor. I think maybe I should start,
My eyes are peeled. Sure.
Oh, you can see me. Mechanic skill too low. Alright. Let's get your name over here. Oh, maybe I can... No, my mechanic skill is too low, so that's fine.
If you find yourself in need of comfortable garb, I'm happy to oblige.
The dwarf tips his head in a curt, professional manner.
And before you ask, no, I shouldn't have trouble fitting you for something.
He appraises you, nodding slowly. So you're a tailor?
I've been known to rip a seam here and there, patch some shredded gear back into shape.
His expression shifts, turning sour.
Thought I was an armorer, did you? Assumed that my tree stump limbs and barrel chest lend themselves better to the forge than the needle?
Grab him by the collar? Why would I do that? Forgive me, I meant no offense.
If it's armor you're after, Marie will set you up. She's got a knack for metal.
He points out the door and jerks his head to the east. Show me what you have for sale. Nothing. Night girdle. Oh my god, 8,000. Yeah, okay. Just looking, dude. Just looking. It's like how to remember all of these people, right? Okay, so let's go over here. Luminous Bathhouse. That's what this is.
Postenago. You have truly put your foot in it this time.
Who, you? Oh, you have your name. Dagos.
Adotella. You go to visit the Luminous Bathhouse, yes?
The Luminous what?
Tiverus. Do you not know it? The waters, they glow with the light of luminous Adra. It can heal nearly any malady, I have heard.
Really?
You must see it for yourself, and maybe you do Degnos a favor while you are there. My satchel. Like a fool, I left it inside.
Well, why don't you go back and get it?
My ship is due to sail from Nekataka with the next high tide. If I do not find it, my Kasita will surely throw me overboard. Merla, I cannot swim.
A look of horror spreads across his face. But why don't you just go back in?
I would go by myself, but the guards, they bar the doors to me without my Kasita present. They think I am a thief.
He stares at his face, he stares at his feet, his hands an anxious, twisting knot in front of him. Are I tired of running petty errands for fools? Yeah, I do get tired about it. Are you a thief?
No, of course not.
His eyes widen in fright and he waves his hands frantically before you in a warding gesture. Well, I can help you find it.
Gelade, you mean it? Agrasima, I am in your debt.
The air of misery suffocating him lifts for a moment. His eyes go wide and he grins. You notice a light sheen of sweat on his upper lip. He shifts his weight from foot to foot and stares at you intently. It's not your bag, is it?
There is, one thing. Madiko, how could I have forgotten?
He tugs at the collar of his shirt as if he's suddenly much too hot.
If you could, do not open the satchel. The contents are... The information is...
He searches for the word.
proprietary. You understand?
You request a favor, then attempt to dictate the terms of its fulfillment. Yeah, 3.
No, I would not dare. You do me a great service, Aimika.
He waves his hands frantically.
I am not so good at Ideiren, yes? Forgive my clumsy words. Please, when you find the satchel, meet me at Peddler's Canal in Queensberth.
Queensberth? Okay, and I was going to look at the Lantern of Guan. Take Jolti to a luminous Audra pillar. Okay. Oh. Sealed Fate, is that the one? No. No, this is... Yeah, okay. Search the second floor rooms in the Luminous Bathhouse for his satchel. Okay. Well, there we go. Good thing I talked to him before I went in, right? Who are you? You are greeted by a tall, carefully composed man. He's a godlike. The crescent moon in the center of his forehead glows faintly, so he's a moon god like me. Up close, the careful tailoring of his opal-adorned robes and their immaculate cleanliness speak to a deep well of vanity. Yeah, that would. Oh, and look at all the butts.
Welcome, welcome. I am Ganor, owner and proprietor of the Luminous Bathhouse.
Ganor.
If there's any way I might make your visit more comfortable, you need only ask.
He claps his hands and bows, a playful smile tugging at the corners of his lips. Do you know a boy named Degro?
Casita Vetta's servant? The irritating one? Yes, he was here tending her just a few days ago.
Ganar waves his hand dismissively and rolls his eyes.
He tried to sneak into one of my rooms and told me a pathetic sob story when he was caught. I had the guards toss him out on the street.
He smiles, well satisfied with himself. Well, what do you have for sale? Oh, so you can rest here. Okay. And this is how you get things healed. Okay. That's what I...
My friend, you return. Of course you would. Just speak with the steward near the stairs. He will make certain you are treated well.
Okay. Bathhouse guest. Oh, this is why they had frontal nudity and all that stuff. Okay. Because they're naked. I could stay in these waters forever. Anybody with the name? Well, there's someone with the name.
I hope we haven't spent too much time in the baths.
A young woman takes your measure wearing a concerned frown. That's fine. I don't work here.
I see. My thanks for clearing that up.
In any case, we hope you enjoy your time.
Her companion subtly tips her head to shoo you away. What brings you to the bathhouse?
I am helping Herwina to conceive. She came all the way from the Deerwood, and I will see that she returns with arms laden with young.
Okay.
After the Hollowborn crisis, I wanted no child of mine born in those blighted lands. This place is a miracle. Every day I emerge from the baths as a new woman, and my first child will be as strong as an Adra pillar.
Okay. Well, I don't think that's a guaranteed result. Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Do not listen. Luminous Adra is the life of the Deadfire. It can bring life to you, I say.
She rests her plant palm on her shoulder and dismisses you with a look. So she's telling this woman that she can get pregnant by just bathing in the water. Oh my god, how stupid. How stupid. Okay. We got someone down here with a name.
Is this your first time to the baths?
The gnome man stretches his arms over his head and yawns, making a show of displaying his moistened physique. Okay. Looks like someone needs a nap. I haven't been in the water yet.
The cost is high, but so are the delights.
Oh, really?
I might have the skin and bones of a retired scarecrow, but the waters bring youth back, where it counts.
He studies you from under a lowered brow as his knees begin to drift apart. Oh my god, no. You genuinely believe I needed to hear and see this? Nope, you can stop that right now.
No matter. I won't let this energy go to waste.
He furrows his brow and glances toward the other patrons. Oh my god. Nah.
Why not?
Rare and colorful fish swim from end to end of the watery enclosure. Well, you know, there's
Oh, look at that. It's like a little ocean. Oh, we need one of those for our ship.
Eater. You know, old man, there's a woman over here who wants to get pregnant. Talk to her. Yeah. Okay, so there's another one.
I see you brought your pain, but you need come to ease it. Pity.
Okay, so that was a bearable elf sits beside the water, her creased and spotted skin slightly flushed by the heat. Numerous scars mar her skin on face and torso alike. Her eyes open and their sharp gaze focuses on you. Pain? I have no pain.
Aye, if you say so.
The elf's eyes examine you as a physician might probing but impersonal. What brings you to the bathhouse?
It eases my pain. More than that is an awful long yarn, and nae entered lickly.
A nay? Or no? Okay. Well, entered. Okay. It eased my pain. More than that is an awful lang yarn and nay? No, entered. I'm not sure what she's trying to say. I'd like to hear
I
it.
fecht in the broken stone wall some 2 centuries gone by now. I left the woods of a deer for the eastern reach. I claimed to seek to protect our colonists, but in truth, I sought the glory of battle.
She sighs and touches her brow.
Glory were nae to be had. Truth be telt, I hold luckier than most. The Orlands o' Ayr Glanfath walded blades that sheathed spirit as easily as flesh. Some of mine fellas were slaughtered body and soul.
Come again? I don't quite follow your meaning.
You speak of the mine hunters, Gunpinthian warrior ciphers.
Aye, that I do. And a downright vicious bunch they are.
So what happened to you?
One weird o' the will of the gods one. A farmer near a Boots log home invited the soldiers for dinner. 'Twas hairst, and the crop was rowdy. She and her man devised us a braw and gusty feast. Deer pie and salmon, a stew of cabbage, carrots, and potatoes. Squash roasted with pine nuts, and the sweetest honey bread I ever tasted. The Glanfathans riled the animals. By then we caught the trick, so the captain bade the farmer's family stay within. We skipped into the nicht, approached the thick swine, and the arrows began to fall.
Go on. She exhales a long, thin smile.
Ah, the shelter folk, hunters and kempers bred, aimed their arrows true, and 2 of us fell immediately. The Orlands rashed us down, small and shady, visible only by the violet flames that lit their blades. We drank it that firm in blood, both sides. In the end, only I remained, standing in the farmhouse door, holding mine innards in, waiting for another cocksfeather to come and finish the work. I only lived because of that farmer. She sewed me up, fed me till I had health enough to stand. She said she owned me, but I think we both conned that we brought the trouble upon them with our presence. The raiders had been too many a slecht a simple farmhouse.
Your wounds trouble you still?
The pine bothered me little in mine youth. I fought ye. I set flames to black trees. I took arms again, the uprising at New Dunreed. After that, little welcome remained me in the new Duke's Kintra, and I travelled northward. Yet with age, the old wounds show new depth. By my count, I've suffered 18 arrows and half again as many stabbings. That I yet live testifies to either my stubbornness or that of the gods?
Probably your stubbornness.
I ranged for years seeking a balm for the growing pine. Drink helped for a time, Svev for another. Now, only these baths, infused with Adra, dull the agony.
Have you tried killing yourself? Oh my god, some of these responses. Sounds like you got what you deserved. So thank you for sharing your story.
Aye. Thank you for listening. Few day. Lest there's anything you need, please, let me to mine water.
So you're Unger, right? We've heard you know where to find Romero.
Udina I am, but I can't know Romero, least none that hadna returned to the wheel.
It would mean a lot to a friend of mine if you could help us. Oh, I needed to have him with us. Oh, damn it. I took him out of our party. I have a letter here. I have a letter in which Romero said to seek you here.
I canna speak to your letter. Maybe it weren't meant for you.
It would mean a lot to a friend of mine if you could help us.
Then maybe you should have brought your friend.
Yeah, okay. Damn it. And there's no way you can change anything here, because you can't rest here. So I'd have to rest.
The cost of enjoying the Bathhouse's unique offering is 1,000 copper per session.
The Bathhouse steward crosses his arms and smiles. His look holds an invitation but a warning too. Why so much?
A prudent question.
He draws himself up to his full height and pulls his hands behind his back.
The bathwaters are infused with hand-refined luminous Adra, which promotes a holistic balance of the humors. Because of luminous Adra's remarkable qualities, it is also a significant investment to both supply and maintain. Ganor may tell you more if you're curious. He is something of an amateur alchemist, in addition to being a businessman of remarkable skill and insight.
I'll pass for now. I wasn't meaning to go here. I was trying to...
Your exchange with Amrio was observed. Such behavior is my responsibility. I've tripled his rates until he learns to conduct himself.
Okay. Here we go. Now I can switch him out.
It's about time I went my own way.
Oh, really? Okay. All right.
Last ready to ship off?
Yep, he's got a level up too. All right. We can't talk to this guy until you're with us, so thank God. Okay, here we go.
Lest there's anything you need, please, let me to mine water.
Oh, you poxy old salt. Spill what you know before we spill your guts.
Seraphim.
Aha! She smiles an expression both sad and kind.
Romero described you pointedly. He told me that you would come were you in danger.
Danger? Nay, not I. I do seek him, though, and I feel that he needs me. Feel it in the deep depths of my furry front sack. If you care for him, you'll be telling me what you know.
He bade me not tell anybody of his plans, ye included. He's left this area, afeard of the danger he faces on those near to him.
She sighs a long, pained sound accompanied by a wince. Please help my friend. He loves Romero like a father. Seems Romero didn't want you to find him. Suffering, perhaps. You should leave it be. No. Please help my friend.
He's the nearest thing I got to kin. Why didn't he trust me?
He did trust you. He trusted you wholly. I'll tell you, and trust you to con best what to make of the conning. Romero treated me as galleon for mine clipper. A stuggy trade, surely, but he insisted that he needed the speed.
He traded me his galleon for mine. Oh, okay, so he traded his galleon for your clipper.
I can't tell you what he intends, but he set sail for Sayuka, intending to replenish there. That's everything I con, for whatever good it does you.
He gave up the sorcerer? And for what? An elven clipper? Makes as much sense as Doug's on a Drake cap. He'd be easy catchings for any freebooter after his hide.
Strange that your good friend is trying so hard to avoid you. But who was hunting Romero besides...
That salted cockfuss be the biggest threat, sure as shit. But others will want that bounty too. Not to mention the favour comes with it.
Strange that your good friend is trying so hard to avoid you. Sephirin blinks, nose twitching, his ears angle slightly back.
Surely thinks he's protecting me. Stubborn as I seem, Captain Watcher, Romero makes me look the dabbler.
No, we should hurry.
Aye, Cap, you've read my mind. And here with me thinking that were my skill in particular. Thank you mightily, lass. Enjoy the baths.
Safe travels. The wages of war catch you up soon or soon.
Yep, they sure do. Okay. So how much... Oh, I only have 1,000 left, don't I? Wow, okay. I was going to try the bath, but I only have 1,000 left. Okay, so he said his package is on... Okay, this is the broiler room. And then we have the upper floors. Okay. These are the attendants.
Leave it to me.
Oh. This crack in the wall is perhaps just wide enough to accommodate a mana squeezing in sideways. The passage seems to widen the deeper it goes. Squeeze through the crack. Always getting into areas we shouldn't, right? Okay.
Why not?
This wall looks recently repaired. Many of the stones are new and were cut to fit into the older structure around it. It would take an appropriate tool or considerable brawn to overcome the steadfast obstacle. Well, let's examine it. The wall appears fairly solid and upright, though some patient work with the hammer and chisel could make short work of it. So... Oh, there's a... you notice fine metal wires nestled among the stones in a web-like network. Following them leads to an elaborate alarm system, which would be triggered by removing the stones. Okay, well, let's disable it. That would be me. Yay! After disconnecting the wires from the alarm with care, the stones are now safer to move. So, hammer and chisel. With time and care, you managed to break through the recent repairs and carve out a serviceable entrance. Level up. Yeah, I know. We better get him leveled up. You're a chanter. No, you're a cipher. That's right. So a cipher needs... Let's give you athletics. Well... Yeah. And then as a cipher, you need metaphysics. But I think you also need insight. Insights with someone and understand their underlying emotions and motivations. See, where does being a cipher fit in here? Let's give him survival instead. And then he's got 2. Ugh, I don't think I'm doing these well. Biting Whip. Upgraded from Soul Whip. Causes the cipher's weapon to generate a field of energy that lashes out at the target. These are all passive. So that would be the Cypher's Soul Whip bites deeper, getting a greater bonus of damage. Enhances the draining power of the Cypher's Soul Whip, regenerating focus more quickly. Bears fortitude. Psychic Backlash invokes a retaliatory strike, stunning an enemy whenever they target the Cypher's will defense. Timbling. Gain additional defense against disengagement. The Cypher has an increased maximum in... Okay. Secret Horrors causes enemies in the area of effect to believe their worst fears. Water Frost forces an enemy's soul to leak energy, igniting the air around them and burning them over time. That's pretty cool. Soul Ignition. Pain Link. Already have that one. Ectoplasm. Psychic Echo generates a resounding wave of psychic feedback between the Cypher and an ally that causes crush damage to enemies caught in between. Fractured Volition. Enemies' memories to bring vivid recollections of past. Puppet Master destroys a target's psychic defenses, leaving them dominated by the Cypher for the duration. Yeah, domination is a good one. Body Attunement. The Cypher probes the mind and soul of the enemy target, finding the strengths of its defenses and stealing them for their own. Drains a portion of the target's armor rating, granting the same amount as a bonus to the Cypher. That's pretty cool. Pain Block provides an ally with a mental block of their pain. Wild Leech. Leeches onto some characteristics of the target's psyche and drains it, granting the same amount as a bonus to the Cypher. Applies a random low tier affliction to the enemy and the matching inspiration to the Cypher. Silent Scream produces a psychic howl in the target's area, stunning the target as well as dealing raw damage and interrupting all nearby enemies. That is actually pretty cool. Mind Lance impacts the target with a lance of pure force, inflicting major pierce damage to all in the line of attack. I think I like this one, the Silent Scream. Okay. We're gonna get ourselves in trouble down here, aren't we? Always. Always. So, Acme's Manor Laboratories? Really? We haven't even heard of it.
Intruder! Ground me to the Master Sanctum! Ski! Ski!
The man chirps a call of extreme distress and flaps his wings. The imp, okay. Wildly, calm down. I just want to talk this over. Before you can say any more, the imp cups the mouth his mouth with both claws and lets out a deafening screech that echoes across the manor. Burying his claws and teeth, the imp attacks. Okay, well, we're clear down here.
We got trouble, folks.
We got trouble, folks.
Let's go.
That's it!
Okay, and we have... Alright, so you need to do... on him.
It's me too.
Lava will beyond thee.
Take this!
This is futile!
Oh, darn it!
Okay. Then let's do fireball, right? There.
Not exactly my area of expertise.
What are you doing?
It's me too.
Okay, you're gonna do your Holy Radiance.
Can't do it.
Can do what? What are you doing? Okay, you get back over here. And you have bitted. All right.
I don't think so.
All right, come on. You also have consecrated. Where we have? Steel-clad prototype. Healthy.
Won't work.
He's immune to poison and disease.
This is futile!
No, it's not. You just think it is. You guys always think everything is futile. Come on. No, that isn't gonna work. Right there.
Can't do it.
Another cap.
So you're unable to get to him, right? So shoot him then.
After him.
Oop, we got this up here.
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
Why aren't you attacking?
Blast.
You gotta make sure sometimes that these are... No, you, after
Let's
this
go.
thing...
Let's do this.
You go after this one up here.
This is futile!
Uh-oh, okay. I didn't know you were attacking. Sorry. I was thinking you were... Never mind.
I've been cleaving it to the brisk.
You get back here.
That dog won't hunt.
That dog won't hunt. Are we doing any damage on him at all? He's still healthy. Okay, so... You've used all your stuff up. Okay.
Yeah! That's it! This thing isn't doing the job.
Synopsis meat.
You like that?
Okay, now you come over here and attack.
My thing. Savvy?
You. What do you have? You have leap. Can you leap behind him?
Let's go.
Ain't not my thing.
That was
Savvy?
about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
He did. He leaped it past him. Okay. All right.
Damn.
You gotta be doing some damage to him. All right, so you don't have anything left. Scroll of Thirst Tattered Bells. What is that? Quick strike of crushing force, dealing little damage but having a high chance to disrupt enemy spellcasters. He's not a spellcaster. Scrolls. Sends 2 deadly boulders flying out from the reader's position, dealing crush damage to anyone in their path and exploding on contact with a solid surface, causing the fragments to pierce. Okay. So...
Missed.
So if you do this, position you there. Ooh, am I going to be in the way? Or this way? Damn it. I don't think it's going to work. Because it's 2 stones. Alright, that won't work. Scroll of Binding Web. Immobilized for 6.6 seconds. Can we try that one? No, because it's got a thing of effect. So let's just wail at him.
After him.
Frog in the... your head. Futile.
He is still healthy. He's flanked. He's got a bleeding cut.
That dog won't hunt.
Yeah! Yeah!
We're not doing much damage to him. I know we're not.
That's it! This is futile!
Do you have anything left you can do? No, you do not. Power surge. Boost power level for the duration of the fight. Power level. It is a measure of the overall power of your character. All active spells and abilities are modified by power level and become more powerful as you gain levels. I don't think I gave you any spells, did I? I can give you a bomb. I think he's immune to poison though, right? Yeah, he is. So that isn't gonna work. No, dead eye. Accuracy. Peculiar concoction widely used by specialists. Deadeye focuses vision and steadies one's aim. This pale fluid is administered in small drops directly to the eyes.
Better try some.
I think this is him, isn't it? It is. He's being targeted.
Help.
Okay, you don't have any health. What do you have that you can use? I think we've used everything up. Sympathy for the lost. Call upon the souls of those that have agreed to follow you. Their presence distracts all foes in the area. Oh, plus it restores health.
Missed.
Uh-oh.
How'd I miss?
Are we getting him?
Like flogging the figurehead.
I know. Would you be better with the, but see, you're right there. I don't know if that would be better or not.
I'm better than that.
Quick, toss me something else.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, what am I trying to do? I don't know what I'm trying to do. No, no, no. We don't want him doing that. We want him doing the... Oh, okay. I'm getting confused.
No one noticed that, right?
Okay. He is hurt. And so are we. Death. Fighting for perception... I don't know if that's going to work or not.
Moe.
You don't have anything to help you. You've already done your second wind? No, you have not.
Oh no! That dog won't hunt.
So we've got him bloodied. Didn't you do your second wind, girl? Everybody did their second wind.
Let's go.
It's that fire.
Never you mind that, miss. I'll land the next one.
Can't make a dent.
All right, come on. We can do this, guys. Come on. Oh. You do still have...
Moe, Ixie, honor. This weapon's no good to me.
All right, you're starting to get beat up back there now, aren't you?
Hell. Missed. No. Let's go.
I wish you had more in your repertoire here. Okay, now you do.
Better try something else.
You can also use yours on yourself too. Okay, and then let's do the It does never redoes this one. Draw. Restore. Shares a generous portion of the caster's divine strength, restoring a significant amount of health to all allies in the area of effect.
Let's go.
Alright, good. I just gotta figure this shit out. Okay, he's still bloodied. Okay, did you just go through everything again? You do have Fall of Eora. The wizard summons a black sphere that draws all nearby characters toward it each time it pulses. Confusion. I don't think you're going to cause confusion on him.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Hogwash!
I know it's not. But we're getting him there. He's near death, guys. He's almost done. He's almost done.
Another tap, Cap.
How'd I miss?
Near death. Come on, we can do it, guys. We can do it.
That's not very helpful.
Without us losing some of our own people.
After no one noticed that, right?
There, we got him. Ugh. Okay.
Sure.
So we got a horn. You cannot pickpocket this item. Requires one sleight of hand. But we're not pickpocketing, Garnet.
I shall.
Keeping an eye out.
Yeah, that was my problem. I came in here full bore without being in silent mode, right? And then I just used up... no lockpicks required.
Got it.
So what's this whole lavatory thing about?
Why not?
Sarah C? It's a morning star. Okay. Scroll of minor healing. Oh, look at all the books. Oh my god. 10 years of dawn. 10 years I tilled the bolus leaf, and 10 years I told myself that living in St. Waldwin's footsteps would bring me rebirth. Each dawn I'd pray that if thou art in darkness, he shall bring thee light, and each night would bring the same emptiness. They really needed someone to edit all their texts. From my decade of living as a simple dye farmer, all I have to show for it is a great deal of purple clothing. Aeolus has not spoken to us since he appeared as St. Waldwin. It was my hope that Aeolus would claim me as his next vessel, but alas, the child of light remains silent. Every day I practice the ritual of burnishing the shadows of the unfaithful, and every day I work my fields in solitude, without sight of Aeolus returning. If thou art in darkness, he shall bring thee light. But how long must I remain lost in this long night of abandonment? Is this my punishment for keeping my faith secret? Is Aeolus hiding from me until I shout my reverence for all to hear? Surely he must know that the dear Wydians now hate him and his followers, my countrymen, are quick to blame all that was terrible about the Saints' war on those of us still faithful to Aothas. Should they not be angry at the Radicerian soldiers? Do the Dirwittians not realize that to dismiss the god of rebirth and redemption is to prevent all hope of healing? As I pen these words, I know that I must continue to till the thy leave. I will awake each day with hope, and with hope. If thou art in darkness, he shall bring me light. Each day I will pray that the dawn stars visit me just as they visited Saint Waldwin in the field of Bolas. Will they come to me as they came to Sir Waldwin? As a man and two women, luminescent and perfect? I am told they come to presage new times. I am told many things, and I struggle to find the faith to believe it all. And yet each morning the sun rises in the eastern sky, and each morning Aethys illuminates my simple plot of land, casting away the shadows of the unfaithful in his golden gaze. I thank thee, Aethys, for all the springs I have had and all that will come. I am in darkness. Please bring me light. Yeah. That's why I hate religion. Book of the Hunt. For my students. Yep, we already know that one. Daily and affirmations of focus and efficiency. I don't think we need any of this. Excerpts from the Sermon of Struggle. Choice is a luxury we earn through peace. Struggle is our fundamental nature. Even when our war banners sit idle, mankind formulates strife. Friends argue with fists. Lovers rekindle jealousies. Merchants compete with lies. Wherever mankind goes, struggle follows. So very true, it's in our nature to always fight. Magrin is goddess of fire and war, not bloodshed and conquest. Though many in Radiceris would tell us differently, how bitter they must be that Magra's priests were able to destroy a god made manifest. How bitter indeed. We who worship Magra are not addled barbarians or cloistered mystics. We are soldiers, armourers, watchmen, and bodyguards, artisans of conflict and practitioners and protectors of our families and flags. We do not celebrate for battle. We view war as unwelcome, but struggle is our fundamental nature. We do not pray for strife. We pray for the wisdom to resolve it quickly. We do not wish for war, but when it inevitably must be fought, we find divine ecstasy in discipline, efficiency, and excellence. Mangra, guide us to the battle that is just and fair. Let us be your fire that burns away the profane, leaving only the righteous. If struggle is our fundamental nature, let victory be our inevitable state of grace. Final Journal of Jonas. My son, tomorrow I become the effigy. Tomorrow I become Skeen's embodiment on Aora. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip. For months we met by secret, concave, to plot our landlord's demise, all the while working the fields as if our hearts were content. Skeen teaches us to plot with the mind while keeping one's face impassive, inscrutable. Fair fights are for those with armies. Well, that's probably very true. Fair fights are for those with armies. The quiet slave is our whetstone, our focus. In his worship, our cause finds focus, clarity, and possibility. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip. By the time you read this, I will be dead. I pray Skeen does not abandon me for speaking of my plotting, but a son deserves to know how his father died, for I have volunteered to be the effigy. Skeen will inhabit my body, using this old farmer's simple flesh as a puppet of godly rage. I have been shaved and anointed. Tomorrow morning I will be your father, no, in name only, as my manhood will be removed, my nose and ears removed, and my useless mortal eyes will be replaced with flint stones through which Skeen might see the world. Oh my god, that's horrible! And did it work? I don't think it probably did. My son, I am sorry for the lies I have told you these past few seasons, but Skeen demands secrecy. Even your mother knows nothing of my future services to the quiet slave. Curse my name if you must, but never weep for me, for I die for the betterment of our community, to smite our Lord's corruption from the face of Eora. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip, for tomorrow I become the effigy. And did you? I am sure you didn't. Oh, God. Missives of the Hand Occult. Dearest brother, or was it sister? May this letter find you in well spirits. A man of thuggish bearing stormed into my library the other day and demanded I help him find a book on the construction of an aquabus. I thought it proper service to Wall to steer this man toward an illuminated manuscript on the subject of whittling toy soldiers and other miniature props. Unamused by my solution, I shrugged and said, "What is an answer without a question?" He did not find my spiritual rhetoric helpful or amusing, and so he punched out two of my teeth. I trust your summer has been less tumultuous than mine. In more important news, my apprentice claims he saw the eyeless face in a dream the other night. I admit I was so mad with envy that at first I refused to believe her. Wall, forgive me for such a lapse in judgment. She described in the mana of brilliant blue hues with a featureless face surrounded by a swarm of eyes. No two eyes alike. She claims Wall ignored her questions, and she can't recall my specifics of what was said. In fact, my apprentice seems to have forgotten many things since before the visitation. She could not tell me where she grew up or what she liked to eat. At first I was so envious of her for having seen Wall with her own eyes, but it seems Wall's visit was to conceal, not to illuminate. I pray she endures the test of faith and can look back at the event and feel the joy of mystery. What is an answer without a question? Last week I felt the solution was ignorance, but after Wall's visit I feel a road without length is closer to capturing the riddle. I worry my apprentice will look back at her visit from Wall and feel cheated, robbed of some moment of clarity we all thought we were owed when we first joined. I tried to tell her she was lucky, but she was too young to understand. What is an answer without a question? May I be dead and my soul scattered to the winds before anyone knows for certain. Yeah. Selected correspondence of gift bringer in Aiden. Sing O ocean waves of Andra's sorrow, of her unrequited love for the unfathomable moon. Sing of the ocean's sorrow, so that we may forget our own. Each day the tides reenact Andra's longing for the great moon. The waters reach out at high tide, yearning for the heavenly body, only to slump into low tide when the moon proves unattainable. You asked me once why I loved Andra so dearly, how I could go from a life on dry land to being a devotee to the goddess of the oceans. I sing for the ocean's sorrow so that I may forget my own. It is Andra's message that speaks to my heart. I have devoted my life to helping others discard painful memories, for that is the gift Andra gave me. When I lost my young daughter, my wife and I were inconsolable until a gift-bearer offered to take my toddler's toys and cast them into the deepest waters. Truth be told, I and the other gift-bearers I know have never ever spoken to Andra. She is largely silent, and when she does speak, she uses floods and tidal waves instead of words. But we sing of the ocean's sorrow so that others may forget theirs. Andra's story, the story of desire unanswered, actually matters to people like you and me. Mangra cannot steer you to victory over sadness. Helia cannot force joy down a crying throat. Only Andra can give us the strength to persevere when life seems without worth. And that is the answer to your question regarding why I love my goddess so clearly. So dearly, not clearly, dearly. So many different gods in this world. The enigmatic god of cold. Young students are often confused by Bareth and Remgardi's seemingly overlapping roles in holding dominion over death. Bereth oversees the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Rimard oversees the code-destructive act of death itself. The difference is often difficult for novices to appreciate until they've lost a loved one and endured the absence for a time. It is Bereth that determines we will be reborn just as certainly as we will die. But Rimgard is the executioner's axe. Reingard shows us that all life ends in stillness. Yeah, all life does end in stillness. I need only show them the symbol of Rimgard, the bone-white Ankara's skull found carved within the most ancient of Ingwithian runes. It is a symbol of death and doom in every culture. Any child with 4 winters under his belt needs no introduction to the ancient symbol. Rimgard embodies not just death, but all manifestations of collapse, be they phantom, plague, or simple bad luck. Rimgard is a primal god, silent and inscrutable as death itself. He makes himself known with his passing, not by proclamation. There are innumerable stories of the god's terrifying passage through the lands of Eora. When the beast of winter stirs, bitter winds and beastly howling follow the creature's every move. Wherever the beast plants a hoof, all life withers into dust. The faithful of Rimgard insist that even another god's life can end in stillness. They claim the other gods must flee from the beast of winter's mastery over death, but we know not if this boast holds true. Though the beast of winter is shrouded in snowy clouds, those who have seen the shaggy white monster claim that the souls of the fallen can be seen clinging, or perhaps frozen, to the beast's fur. The dwarves of the boreal south have numerous stories that tell a similar plot. A brash hero seeks out the beast of winter to rescue the souls trapped in its fur. These tales never end well, for even if the hero saves his beloved's soul, the hero dies in the process, for it is not a proper tale of Rimgard unless the hero's life ends in stillness. Isn't that the truth of all heroes? The Many Faces of Bereth. I believe we've already... Yeah, I think we've already read that one. The Midwife's Memoirs. Yeah, I think we've already read that one. The Queen That Was and Still Is. Dear sisters, do you still remember your first deliverance? When you strangled your first wrongdoer? Did you see the moment when life became death? Could you see the instance when your victim realized that Wadika forgets nothing? When Wadika takes back her throne, will you face her with pride, knowing you have held to your own oaths? Or will you be amongst the word breakers? Wadika teaches vengeance in memory, and while she is in exile, we must be her eyes and ears that let no injustice slip from record. We must be clenched fist that silences the lying breath. When Wadika takes back her throne, all the injustices that have slipped through the cracks of history will be righted. The villains hiding in plain sight amongst the innocent will feel the burned queen's choking grasp. Pray that you live to see the day when you will join our queen in this cleansing of the wicked. But know, my sisters, that we must be ready to see the end of our days without the return of our queen, for she will take back her throne, but it may be our daughters that serve the restored court. We must continue to live as we have always lived, hated by the other face, even though we place justice above our own well-being. At least the Empire of Adra still holds our creed in proper esteem. It is a proper sign of respect that by imperial custom, our clergy must oversee contract for it to be legally binding, for who else understands the value of remembering one oath than Wadika's faithful? And let us not count our current blessings, for we still enjoy the support of the Paladine Order of the Still Garret. They too understand that society is built and broken by the oaths and rules of the people. When Whitaker takes back her throne, my family will know that I was right to commit my life to the exiled queen. When Whitaker takes back her throne, the Strangler will stop being a story told to frighten our daughters, but a hero woven into parables that teach our children justice. When Whitaker takes back her throne, she will bring her flawless memory with her. Every transgression, every crime, and every injustice will be revealed. When Whitaker takes back her throne, even gods won't be spared their dual retribution. Aha! Whitaker. Whitaker, the mean and evil Whitaker. The Cult of the Sanguine Harvest. Excerpted from the Legend of Eora by... In all my travels among the islands of the Deadfire, I have heard tell of no cult so feared as the Sanguine Harvest. All that is known of them is hearsay and rumor. Based on this, I would be inclined to conclude that the Sanguine Harvest are little more than a story. But how is one to explain the disappearances of innocent kith around the 6th of the month? What may have befallen those poor souls is dismal indeed. Those few I spoke to who claimed a knowledge of the Sanguine Harvest would swear to me only that they received it second-hand, and they had this to say: the Sanguine Harvest, isn't that bloodletting? Sanguine is blood. On the 16th of every month, the Sanguine Harvest chooses one unlucky captive to kneel before their altar and become fodder for a cabal of bimpers. Through this act, the leader or grand harvester empowers a fearful, soul-draining greatsword. To what end the grand harvester then puts this sword is unknown. The co-members or harvest cannons then dance around a fire in a state of mindless, aesthetic joy. They clothe themselves in robes of black edged and red, and on their robes is the image of a large dagger cutting 3 kith in half. It sounds too ridiculous to believe, does it not? And yet, I wonder. The many pitfalls of imp husbandry. I didn't never allow imps to learn. Yeah, we've already known that. I saw... Oh, that's us. Okay.
Sure.
What is this place? Okay, so this is huge. This place is huge. Why I came stumbling through here, I have no idea. Why indeed? Why would I? Keep hearing like a chime.
Leave it to me.
Your skin tingles as you approach the cycling pool. Your reflection grins up at you from the depths. Cycling pool. This is where they look to the future, look for the past, whatever they're trying to do. And it's been an hour, of course. So I'm going to go ahead and close down this episode. And yeah, I don't even know where we're at. Why we ended? Well, we came through a hole in the wall, right? From the bathtub, from the bath. So if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.